In its simplest form, running a business is about two goals: growth and profitability. In order to achieve those goals, you need a solid strategy and the ability to execute it. In order to successfully execute your strategy, you need engaged employees who contribute to your company's success. Unfortunately, organizations often fall short of their goals. According to a study conducted by Bloomberg, 61% of companies who did not achieve their growth and profit goals attributed their shortcomings to the inability to properly execute the strategies they identified for success. In that same study, Bloomberg found 60% of engaged employees felt like they weren't contributing to the company's overall strategy. As we visit with leaders of businesses like yours, we hear that as much as 25% of a CEO's day is spent on employee administration and HR-related issues. That's time not spent on the strategy and execution of your growth and profitability goals. A recent publication by the National Association of Professional Employment Organizations shows that companies who choose to leverage a PEO relationship outperform their peers by 9%. So freeing up time spent managing employees has an impact on the bottom line. As a CEO, you are ultimately responsible for your company's growth and profitability. But that's not your only focus. You spend a significant amount of time worrying about compliance, managing vendors, and dealing with employees. That affects your company's productivity. You aren't able to devote time in developing your company's culture. Your employees aren't aligned in the right positions at the right time. And you lack the technology to monitor and manage that productivity. The lack of time and productivity takes you away from the focus on revenue, costs, and quality control. All things that ultimately affect your bottom line. What if you had a standardized process that reduced the amount of time you spent dealing with employee-related issues? What if you had the technology and visibility you needed to drive your organization's productivity? And what if you had the flexibility to adapt as your business evolves over time? Only with Employer Flexible do you get the Smart Start program to efficiently transition your team. You have a roadmap to navigate the employee management process, and you have a high-touch program that ensures accountability and performance. With Employer Flexible, you have a PEO technology leveraged through proven partners like Microsoft to deliver the performance analytics you need. Our mobile app provides you and your employees with instant access to important information so you can make decisions in real time. And Employer Flexible provides you with the business intelligence insight to make the right decisions to impact your company's productivity. And only with Employer Flexible can you get a PEO that is the right size to provide the scalability needed to give you the choices and options you need as your company evolves over time. Ultimately, this means you can have the time and productivity to focus on driving what's important, the growth and profitability of your company. These numbers tell a story about the impact Employer Flexible had on an organization's growth and success. In 2011, a hospital in North Texas with a new CEO was in need of a change. They struggled with profitability and morale among the 90 employees. Just 3 short years later, the hospital had grown to over 220 employees and was voted one of the best places to work in North Texas. Now, that same CEO has transitioned to a new hospital system with over 3,000 employees. When asked about the growth and success of his hospital from 2011 to 2014, that CEO credits one company with the ability to have an organization effectively grow and manage employees so quickly and efficiently. And that company is Employer Flexible. So what do you think? Where do we go from here?